I'm going to tell you exactly what AI answering services do. And in this video, I'm going to break down everything you need to know about them, how they work, what they can actually do, and whether they're worth it for your business. Let's be real. Small businesses lose hundreds of thousands of dollars in potential revenue to missed calls per month. And here's the wild part. Most of those callers just never call back. They just move on to your competitor. But what if there was a way to answer every single call, 24/7?
That's every business's worst nightmare, guys. Losing money because, you're not able to answer calls. And every single call that comes in is very important, especially when you're running, paid marketing like Google ads or TV commercials or YouTube ads. You never want to miss a call because you're spending money on advertising after all. So
Without hiring a receptionist, without call centers, and without being glued to your phone like an iPad kid at the dinner table. 60% of consumers prefer to call local businesses after finding them online. And for home service businesses specifically, the phone is often the only way the customer is actually going to reach out. They're not filling out contact forms when their AC dies in July, they're calling. But here's the
And this is the thing. Most of your competitors, if you look at their websites, they're asking people to fill out forms. And in an emergency situation, or if the client wants to speak to somebody and get clarity on something, clarity on whatever services you have to offer, they're not going to fill out a form. And this is where AI voice comes in. We're now going through an AI revolution, and this is incredible.
The problem, 27% of calls to small businesses go completely unanswered. That's more than 1 in 4 potential customers who hear a voicemail, hang up, and call your competitor instead. The average...
I do this all the time. As soon as somebody does not pick up my phone, I move on to the next business. That means that business that I was trying to call, they're losing money. And most of the businesses that exist, especially your competitors, they are still set up the old school way. They don't have all these AI automations that I'm showing you right now. They don't.
Missed call in home services costs about $1,200. It's just one call a week, and you're looking at $62,000 in lost potential revenue per year. This is the gap that AI answering services are designed to fill. So let's break down what they actually are, how they work, and how to know if one is right for your business. So what is an AI answering service? An AI answering service is exactly what it sounds like. Artificial intelligence that answers your business phone calls when you can't. But it's not the robotic press 1 for sales, press 2 for support.
I hate those. And when I tell people about these AI voices, they think it's going to be one of those, right? But that's so outdated. We're now going through an AI revolution, guys. Things have changed so much that even some of these AI voices sound like real humans. And you can even clone, if you really wanted to, you can clone your own voice so that the person on the other end thinks they're talking to you as a business owner. But you could be taking a nap out with your family, chilling, relaxing, or taking naps. I love taking naps.
System you're probably picturing. Modern AI answering services use conversational AI, the same technology behind tools like ChatGPT, to have actual natural conversations with your callers. They can greet callers with your business name and a custom message, answer frequently asked questions about your services, hours, and pricing, collect caller information like name, phone number, and reason for calling, send booking links via SMS messaging, and route urgent calls to the right person on your team.
This is the game changer, guys. If you schedule a call, I'll put a link in the description of this video. I'm going to help you to build this out, to build out a custom message specifically for your business so that it sounds like a real human on the other end that is picking up the call. Secondly, I'm going to help you come up with frequently asked questions in your industry, because every single industry has FAQs. What are some of the frequently asked questions that people would ask? Your top salesperson probably knows all these things, or you as the business owner, you already know these questions. So I'm going to help you condense all those FAQs and then train an AI agent, turn that into an AI voice that's going to communicate with your prospects so you don't lose money. Sending a booking link. I like this a lot. There are going to be situations that are emergencies that you need to have somebody on site. I use a calendar booking tool called Calendly. If you schedule a call with me, you're going to see what it looks like. You can instruct your AI voice to text message whoever is calling you that booking link.
And they do all this 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, including holidays, weekends, and 1 a.m. when you're busy doing that thing. Anyways, think of it like having a virtual receptionist that never sleeps, never takes a sick day, and
this is what I like to do. I don't like the drinking part. I like to take naps. So you can set up all this. I'm going to help you set up all this. So you can take naps like this guy.
never puts a caller on hold because they're dealing with another customer. So how do AI answering services work? Well, most AI answering services follow a pretty similar setup process. First, you train it on your business. The AI needs to understand your business to answer questions accurately. Usually, you'll connect it to your website or Google Business Profile, and the AI will pull your business name, services, hours, and other basic information.
This is where you're going to need my help, and I'm going to help you with this if you schedule a call.
But from there, you can add FAQs, custom greetings, and specific instructions. For example, if you're an HVAC company, you might add answers to questions like, do you service carrier units? Or what's your emergency call out fee? The more context you give it, the smarter it gets. Then you want to set up your call routing. This is where you decide when and how calls go to the AI. You can usually
That's the other thing, right? As a business owner, you never want to waste your time with things that you can automate. So I'm going to help you to build all these automations, again, so you can free up your time. You're not spending an hour, fixing problems, routing calls. That's clunky. That's old school. In fact, that's what probably your competitors are doing. Your competitors are probably like baby boomers that are running these types of businesses. So they don't know these automations, or they feel intimidated by all these automations because they're old school. Okay. But you, because you're watching my content, you're going to be so far ahead of the game. You're going to be running laps around your competition. And I recommend you guys, you should learn Claude Cowork. I've already done a video about how Claude Cowork can help you automate up to 95, even 99% of your workflows on the back end. So if you use Claude, you can literally go to the left-hand panel here where it says Customize. There's an option for you to select connectors. Connectors is a way to connect all the apps, software, that you currently use for your business, like QuickBooks, your payroll processor, like Gusto, for example, or ADP, whatever you use in your business as far as software is concerned, this is where you connect it at. Once you click on connectors, there's an option for you to search for this phone service that I just showed you here called Quo. Here it is. Once you click on it, you can connect it on the top right here. There's an option for you to connect it. And once you connect it, you can build scripts on exactly how you want your AI agent to start communicating with your prospects.
Usually customizes based on your business hours, the caller's reason for calling, or even specific phone numbers. And then the AI handles the call. When a call comes in, the AI answers you with your custom greeting, has a natural conversation with the caller, and takes actions based on what you've set up. It might answer questions, book an appointment, or take a detailed message. After the call, some AI answering services will offer you the summary with key details: who called, why they called, and what action needs to be taken.
I love this part. These are the analytics so that you can constantly improve on your sales process. Most businesses don't even do this. In fact, if you try and call up some of your competitors, you're going to start to see the blind spots that they have. So you can exploit your competition's blind spots and again, run laps around them and win all the money and win all the business. You might be spending less money on your online marketing, on your marketing efforts, but still making more money or the same amount of money as your competitor who's probably spending up to like 10 times as much as you're spending on your marketing, because you have all these automations that I'm going to help you to set up.
The AI can also give you a full transcript and recording so you can review exactly what was said. You think texting your customers from your personal phone is fine? It gets the job done, but let me tell you something. You're wrong. In this video, I'm going to break down the best business texting services and, more importantly, why the texting app you choose needs to have a shared inbox if you don't want leads falling through the cracks. 98% of text messages get opened in red. Sure, that makes sense. Everybody's glued to their phone all the time. But compare that to email, which sits at around 37%. And it's not just about opens. Texting has a 45% response rate compared to just 6% for email. Texting is the number one mobile activity for 83% of customers now, ahead of social media and email. Everybody's texting all the time. So if you're running a business and you're not set up to text your customers properly, you're leaving money on the table. But there's a right way and wrong way to text customers.
I love this feature of this service because you can also do follow-ups through text. And then this way, if they forget to, say, schedule a call, you can send them text reminders.
Here's where most small businesses get it wrong. You give customers your personal cell phone number, or maybe you forward text to yourself and you think you're covered. But if you're
I've made this mistake, giving out my personal number, huge mistake, because people abuse it. But when you're using a service like this one, people don't even have to have your personal number. I love it.
only person who can see your messages, you are the biggest bottleneck in your company. A 2025 survey found that 53% of customers said they never got a reply after texting a business. That's not just a missed message, that's a missed job, a missed customer, a missed money, and a hit to your reputation as a business. The fix isn't texting faster. The fix is making sure your whole team can see and respond to every conversation. So it's not just on you to be the one that holds up the quality of communication. That's where a shared inbox comes in. A shared inbox means every text that comes into your business number is visible to your entire team. The owner, the dispatcher, the sales rep, the office manager.
So you as the business owner, you actually get access to analytics so you can manage your business instead of being in your business. So I hope you guys got some value from this video. If you guys are ready to win and take your business to the next level and implement all these automations in your sales process, schedule a call. I'll put a link in the description of this video. Talk to you soon.